It was all hands on deck here as the 6 honorees highlighted power strides and breakthroughs. In the 3rd year of this event, hosted by the New York City Hispanic Chamber of Commerce, women are being celebrated for making waves in the world of business. Amanda and Nayeli both plan to use their scholarship to help pay for higher education. Amanda as a computer science major and Nayeli in a nursing program. After that, they say they'll both come right back here to give back to the community that gave so much to them. There were about 75 kids who were able to come down and participate in the event today. But for the ones that couldn't, they'll be delivering goodies like these right to their room. It's all an effort to put smiles on as many children's faces even after Sports Day at the Children's Hospital at Montefiore comes to a close. When they're not outside, they come to the next best thing, the Rock Club in New Rochelle. Here, Outdoors Club members can hang with their friends and practice their rock climbing skills twice a week. Legal Hand has all kinds of resources, and their trained community volunteers provide free legal information and assistance. Their next program will be a New York City doula certification course on May 7th. And although coordinators from Tinner University weren't able to release specific numbers, they did say Fordham won this concert by a landslide. It's amazing to see what swiping right can do. Hey Frank, day 2 here at training camp at Gillette Stadium. Players still don't have the full pads on yet, but the Patriots say competition is heating up. And as for how much of Brady we'll be seeing on the field tonight, multiple reports say that he will not be playing. But as we know from the Patriots and Bill Belichick, multiple things can change at the last minute. From Gillette Stadium, I'm Gracie Matisse, Sports Team 10. All eyes will be on Yankee Stadium tonight when baseball's biggest rivalry is renewed. The Red Sox enter this weekend series with a 1-game lead over the Bombers in the AL East standings. Boston is currently riding a 4-game win streak. NESN's Dave O'Brien has an exclusive preview from the Bronx.
So the series has arrived.
The Patriots were victorious in a preseason Super Bowl rematch last night from Gillette Stadium with the Eagles in town. But another member in the 2018 draft class was injured. ESPN reports that Patriots' first-round draft pick Isaiah Wynn tore his Achilles last night and will be out for the season. And for some positive news, that's a check on sports. I'm Gracie Matisse, Sports Team 10. Patients at the Children's Hospital at Montefiore were in for an exciting day when they were told that a few New York athletes would be making a special visit. Joe Girardi and Mickey Rivers from the Yankees, and Davis Webb and Robbie Anderson from the Jets, as well as WNBA player Morgan Tuck, all came to meet the kids.
We told the children about the event this morning, so it was a surprise for them, and they were really excited to hear that there were players from the Jets and some former Yankees here, and they were excited to come down and have just a normal, regular childhood experience.
Megan added that many of the young patients have chronic and life-limiting diseases, and creating normal childhood experiences is what fuels these kinds of events at the hospital. Joe Girardi, former Yankee manager and a father of 3, talked about the importance of giving back.
The most important thing that we can give people is love and hope. And if we could give them just a sliver of hope, I think it's really important. And I just want to make a child smile.
There were lots of smiles being shared, not only for the patients, but for the players as well. New York Jets quarterback Davis Webb was signing autographs and taking pictures. He reflected on what the day was like for the kids and what he was going to take away from the experience as well.
It's very humbling from a personal perspective. At the same time, just for them to get out of their hospital rooms and come out and enjoy a great arts and crafts, autographs. Downstairs they have all these tailgate type games. Just be out of their rooms and interact with people. I think they're really enjoying it.
There were about 75 kids who were able to come down and participate in the event today. But for the ones that couldn't, they'll be delivering goodies like these right to their room. It's all an effort to put smiles on as many children's faces even after Sports Day at the Children's Hospital at Montefiore comes to a close. Reporting for BronxNet, Gracie Matisse. One of the exhibits in the Casita Maria Center for Education in the Arts started out as a trip to Cuba to collect research materials about stories and traditions of Afro-Cuban artists. Then, that research became a play called We Have Ire, written by the Cuban-American playwright Paul Flores.
I wanted to really do a show that connects to where my family's from in Cuba and talk about the immigrant journey from Cuba to the United States and how artists represent that.
Family members have a funny way of pulling out embarrassing baby photos at just the right time. But the choreographer of We Avire said he never experienced that because he doesn't have any photos from his childhood. But research for the project helped Ramon learn more about his childhood and life.
Your family is there in the room when you're born, and they have videos and they have photos and photos and photos. And I don't have any story from me. Only what people remember about me.
The performances by the actors, dancers, and musicians are reflective and introspective. But strip away the stage and the lights, and Eli Jacobs Fantauzi says it all comes down to one very important thing.
Storytelling, I believe, is how we're going to change the world. And so when people see what you're going through, when people know of your story and how you got to where you are, it can be loved and respected, and we can treat each other as humans, as how we need to be treated.
And with all the storytelling going on here, the world is already changing for the better. Reporting for Bronxnet, Gracie Matisse.